Hi, Sarah. Just going to give you some feedback on your portfolio. You gave yourself a B because it was a week late. Now, I don't care whether it's late, so that really doesn't make any difference, and I would never penalize a student but in this case, you're actually self-grading, so it's not a problem. But what I really need you to do is to use the self-grading guide and the points there to evaluate your work uh, because it's important to have a detailed explanation of your grade because I'm relying on self-grading, and therefore if my superiors take a look at this and say, oh, wait a second, why are you giving this student an A? They don't deserve that. I can say, well, they do. Look at the reasoning here. And so that's really important. So try to improve that for next week. Now, you spent 30 minutes looking at ChatGPT, um, which you weren't supposed to do. Well, okay, you can look at ChatGPT, that's fine, but you need to actually go to the lesson, which is posted on Canvas, and look at the home activities. It's really important. And I really need you to do this now. It doesn't matter what slate is to spend 60 minutes looking at Notepad. It's good that you spent some time with ChatGPT, and that's fine. But the activity was meant to be Notepad. And so please look at Notepad. It's not Notepad, pardon me. Notebook LM. It's Notebook LM, and that's such a critical tool for you to learn and to reflect on. So please do that. And then for your personal project, you decided 14 play activity pack. Okay, so but you only spent 10 minutes on this. So you wouldn't get a B here. It would actually be just completely incomplete. You were supposed to, so while you miss the time, what you need to do is go back and make sure that you have a link to your project, which has a clear title, which you have there, a really good description, and you need to also make sure you have a plan. So the next time I see it, it should represent about 6 hours of work. And So then in terms of your reflections, I can see your reflections here. They're really um, cursory. They're very short, and so you have to give detailed reflections. Okay. I need to know what you were doing, what you thought, not just sort of quick comments, right? Because if they're quick comments, I really don't know what's going on. It would be helpful if you actually included your chat discussion, put it into a Google Doc, and um, let me see it. So because maybe there's more in that than there is in your summary. And then here you put digital Sumerian. There's no link. There's no description. So uh, I will say I'm very concerned, and I also need some evidence that you work through week one because you're doing this course asynchronously. And so it's not enough for you to say, I did work on my own time. That's not it. I need evidence that you've gone through the lesson. So you have to go through the lesson, watch the videos, um, those kinds of things. So I will say I'm a bit concerned at this stage because you're not attending class, and when you don't attend class, you have to be better than everybody, not just trying to keep up. So we'll take a look at week two and see what you've done. Hopefully, I've given you some ideas. I need you to improve week one here. And it wouldn't be this would not be a passing grade at this stage. And that's not like don't feel like there's this big heavy judgment on you. I'm just giving you feedback that if you're going to do this course asynchronously, I'm going to have um, expectations that you meet all the actual goals of the course. So hope this feedback is helpful.